Hello and welcome back to another Reality Check video review. Today we're going to be doing a little mini drone unboxing with the X20 Pocket drone. This is the Syma X20 drone that comes with its actual little controller, so you're not stuck with just your cell phone trying to control those things, which is always somewhat of a hassle. Regardless, this little guy right here is a super cool little piece. I've seen a few videos of it flying already. I can't wait to unbox it myself, but unlike most unboxings, this one actually has an opportunity for you to get one yourself. That's right, T-Energy, the company that actually makes these drones, sent this to me and said they would also like to give out 10 of these drones to people who are watching this video. So I'm going to be putting a form in the description of this video. It looks a little bit like this. Once you've done that, I'll be contacted by them and they'll tell me who the winners are, and of course I'll make another video releasing who's going to be getting the 10 free different X20 Pocket drones. Okay, so without any further ado, I do want to say one thing. These little drones are a lot of fun. If you haven't played with little drones yourself, they're a great way to get used to just controlling what would be a bigger drone if you plan on getting the market later for, you know, something like a DJI or just any of the more expensive drones. You really do want to practice with these little guys first. They allow your brain to kind of run around how you actually control them in flight. As well as when you're getting turned around. In the past, I've made videos with these little guys. They're kind of fun, but they're actually a little bit too small to control and do too much. Another one is just kind of like this. I got this one for the wife. She actually played with that one for a little while. Another one that I really enjoy is actually the Syma. So cool. So cool. Anyway, that one is really cool and fun to play with. But this one over here, what makes it a little bit special is it's even smaller. It's even smaller. So I can't wait to check it out. So let's get it open right now. So let's quickly talk about the features while I get this guy out of the package. Not only does this drone come with its own controller, it has a 1-key takeoff and landing. Also, it does 360 flips and stunts, and has a 6-axis gyroscope, which of course is kind of a necessary thing in drones these days. Headless mode is another cool feature. Flashing LED lights to allow you to know which direction you're flying, as well as when the battery is going to be low. 2.4 gigahertz frequency, and from what I've read, you can get about 25 meters distance. It also has altitude holding, meaning it can actually stay at a distance from the ground without you having to sit there and hold the throttle all the time. It comes in a white and black version, but of course I have the black version. Okay, I've been reading, and what I found out is that you can actually start the drone, doing it a few different ways. You can hold both of these back buttons right there, which are kind of called the A back buttons, and by doing that, that'll turn the drone on and start it. Or you can just push up on this analog stick, which will also put the drone in the air. Once you've got the drone in the air, the different ways to control it is, of course, you can hold this right button to do your stunts, and then move this stick to do your stunts to which direction you want it to do. Of course, when you go over here and you tap this button, if you press it and it beeps one time, it means you're in your normal mode, normal speed. If you press it and it beeps 2 times, it means you're in your fast speed mode. Be careful. You have to make sure you are really careful with how you touch the controller at that point in time. If you hold the button down for 4 seconds, it's going to beep, and that means it's in headless mode. The box does come with a little screwdriver. It comes with a cable, so you can actually charge the drone directly. The batteries do not come out of the drone, so as you can see on the drone here, it's actually just all complete. It's got a little piece on the back right there, a little micro USB spot, so you can charge it. It takes, from what I've heard, about an hour to charge it, and it lasts for about 5 to 7 minutes once it is charged. The size of this thing is actually perfect. I think it's going to be a great little flyer. I'm really excited to just try it out right now, so what do you say we just do that? So I'm going to hold down this top button right there on it, and as soon as I touch it, you can see the lights come on. I'm going to hold it down for a few seconds there. You can see they're flashing. Now that we've got it flashing, I'm going to go ahead and with the controller, we probably actually want to sit it down real quick. So I'm actually going to put it down just for a moment, and on the controller here, on the controller end, we're going to go ahead and jump out. To bind the drone to the controller, we simply just push up and then down on the controller, which then we can see the lights have actually stopped moving. They are now, solid, which means they are bound together. Solid light, those are good indications. Once we have that done, like I said, we can either push straight up on this, which will start the drone, or we can hold these two back buttons, which will also start the drone. These two buttons on front are for trimming, so of course if the drone is kind of hovering one way, either backwards or forwards or left to the right, and you need them to just stop so it can hover better, you use these buttons to trim it, and we can go over that more later. This should be fun. Pushing straight up. Oh, I can see it going. It's on. It's on already. It's already going. It's really, really quiet. Wow, I'm amazed with how quiet it is. Actually, I want you to hear how quiet this is. Most drones are really, really loud. That's with the microphone right next to it. Wow. That's like the quietest little mini drone I've ever heard. So right now, as you can see, it's just kind of hovering in space, and what I want it to do is I want it to stay as still as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of pay attention to where it's going. So I can actually just let my hands completely go, and it'll just hover right there, so you can see how easy it is to control. The battery probably does need to be charged for it to be optimal. It will not completely stay perfect, so you'd have to keep an eye on it. But I mean, you know, hands-free, it's working pretty well. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move it around here. This is awesome. Oh, you can see it's low on battery. Awesome little flyer. Okay, so if you hold down this right back button, do a flip. Do a backflip here. Do backflip, and do backflip. Backflip time. Alright, side flip, side flip. Another side flip. Woo! Alright, so if we hold. Now it's in fast mode. Do I dare take it outside? Cool. Okay, I just put it on the charger right now, and wow, I can tell you, I'm genuinely very impressed with the little drone. It is quiet, it's smooth, it's sleek, it seems to be very, very efficient, and the simple fact that I don't have to pull the battery out, to charge it makes it just a lot nicer. All the other ones, that little step just seems to be something I don't want to have to do. So I like that a lot. It's just a really, really cool drone. Keep in mind, we've got a form in the description where if you fill it out and put yourself on their little, sheet, you will then, of course, have the opportunity to win a free drone. I am going to be giving out 10 of these drones on my channel. So I'm super excited about it, honestly, because every single person who gets one is going to be very happy with it. I can rest assured with that, knowing that I'm super excited to play with this thing more myself. Even though it's small, you can do a lot with it, especially when you're indoors. You don't want something super large like that, like some of those bigger drones. This just makes it a lot of fun for a lot of people. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one later. Enjoy the footage. Bye.